Hello everyone and welcome to the video. If you're new here, my name's Louise, and if you are returning, hello and welcome back. We're taking it a bit easy today and I've got for you a day in the life video. I was doing some work from home, so I thought it might be interesting for you guys to come along. So please sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab a few snacks, and let's get into it. As you can see, I've started off with a little bit of yoga today. I don't do this every day and I really should. Being a physio and a dancer, it's really important to look after not only my physical but my mental health, and I find that yoga gives me all of that in one package, which is excellent. So it's a great day when I start off with a little bit of yoga. After yoga, I do try and follow it up with 15 minutes of meditation. That's more for my ADHD and for management of that, helping me stay focused on what it is I need to do for the day. A little bit of deep breathing goes a long way. Next, I headed into the kitchen. I don't know about you, but I always struggle to make myself breakfast in the morning. I think it has to do with my ADHD. It's not that I couldn't be bothered, it's just that I lack the motivation to make myself breakfast. I would rather get up and get started with doing something over cooking myself a meal. But today, I managed to do it. I got myself out some cheese, some ham, some tomato, and a croissant, and I toasted it all up, and oh my gosh, it was so worth going through all of that pain and effort because it tasted so good. This little sandwich maker thingy has changed my life so much. Like, honestly, it has made the process of making breakfast in the morning so much easier, and it's super simple to clean as well. Like, all I have to do is chuck that baking paper out once I'm done and voila, clean machine. And of course, no croissant would be complete if it didn't have a cup of tea with it, so that is what I decided to make next. I've got all of my teacups and mugs. We are running out of cups though, regular cups. And all of my tea right near my tea kettle, so it's really easy to make the tea in the morning. Today I went with a green tea and jasmine blend. Absolutely delicious. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend. See, what did I tell you? Does that not look like the most delicious thing ever? Lately, we've been blessed with some really great weather, so I took my laptop and my breakfast outside. It was really nice to sit there with the breeze blowing and the sun shining, to eat my breakfast and drink my tea, and get started with today's tasks. I like to get as much admin stuff out of the way in the morning as I possibly can before I see any patients. So that kind of stuff involves like cross-referencing invoices, making sure money is in the bank account and everything adds up, clearing out my emails, writing reports, writing up notes that I haven't necessarily done the previous day, any sort of, bits and bobs that I need to follow up on. I like to do that right in the morning, very first thing. Usually I get it all done in the morning and then I have the afternoon free after I see patients to be able to go to the beach or watch TV or watch YouTube or do whatever else it is I do to chill out. The other thing I have to do in the morning is send out all of my reminder SMSs and phone calls for those who request them. It's Louise from Level Up Physiotherapy calling just to check and see how things are going. That would be perfect. I hope all's good. Bye. After leaving a few messages, I did have a client via telehealth, so I popped online to say hello to them. Hello. Good, thanks. Have you been waiting long? Oh, good. Yeah, I thought I'd jump on just in case you were a little early. How's everything been going? The appointment went really well. I was very happy because my client was making a good progress with their program and with their goals. After that, I went into the home office / home physio studio to do a little bit of cleaning. I had some clients that I was going to see via mobile physio, and so I needed to pack everything down that was in there and get it ready for transport. After I finished packing everything away, it was lunchtime, so it was time for our daily walk. We absolutely love coming down to the beach. It has made such a difference to both mine and my hubby's mental health living next to the ocean. Like, we would not have been able to cope through this second lockdown without it. For lunch, I just made some leftovers. We had lasagna the previous night, so I helped myself to a slice of that. Fun fact about me, I absolutely love lasagna. I am a Garfield. Give me lasagna any day and every day of the week. Unlike Garfield though, I do like to put a little bit of salad with my lasagna just to make sure that it's a little bit more healthy. And then it doesn't happen every day, but on days where my hubby isn't busy, we like to sit on the balcony together and eat.
You have your water?
Yeah. It's out. It's very hot. Yours looks healthy.
Is it a big pile of salad?
And then the big pile of cheese next to it.
After lunch, it was time for a little bit of video editing. I do most of my video editing on my laptop sitting on the chaise at the moment. It usually takes me around 2 full days to crack out a video. After who knows how many hours spent video editing, it was then the evening, so it was time for a shower and to jump into PJs. The hubby went off to play badminton, which means that I was left at home to decide what we were having for dinner tonight, and I decided on making some chicken. It was really simple. All I had to do was chuck some foil in a tray and then put the chicken in the tray and put that tray in the oven. Then it was time for some snacks and some YouTube chill time. I'm not watching anyone in particular at the moment, just my usual subscriptions and then whatever comes up in the suggestions, but I am, I must say, a little bit addicted to YouTube. It's what I watch now instead of watching like TV shows or movies. I'm not sure why it is, but I'm loving it at the moment and I'm not going to change anytime soon. Then I took a little bit of a break from my chill time just to check on the chicken and see how it was going. It looked like it needed to be turned over so that the other side could be cooked, so I grabbed the tongs and gave it a quick flip before putting it back in the oven to finish cooking. After looking after the chicken, I then headed back to the couch for some more YouTube and also just a little bit of knitting. I have been knitting this scarf since June and it's still not done, but it is getting there. It's getting very, very close. I'm pretty proud of myself actually because I learnt how to purl recently. So there's a little random patch of this scarf where there's a little bit of a random pattern. But I learned a new skill and like that's incredible. So give yourself a pat on your back if you have learnt a new skill recently. I'd love to get to the point where I can knit without having to look at it and also knit super fast. My nanny used to do a lot of knitting and whew, you couldn't even see her hands move. So yeah, that's the goal, that's the dream. Hopefully I'll get there. Then I heard the timer go off for the chicken, and unfortunately you can't see what it looks like, but it was amazing. I didn't end up eating it though. I ended up having some frozen leftovers from another day, just because I felt like something different by that time at night. And the rest of the evening just consisted of eating in front of the couch and watching YouTube. Oh, and we can't forget dessert. I had a cup of tea and a slice of cake. Well, that's it. That was my whole entire day. I hope you enjoyed this trip, this journey, this adventure. If you did, please click the like button and consider subscribing for more content. And I will see you next time with another video. Peace out.